They say that when a giant demon jaguar-driven fire drill is about to terminate your existence, your life flashes before your eyes. Actually, no one says that. Not a lot of people have experience with giant demon jaguars. And as of yesterday, neither did I. But that was before I met
Bittenbinder. Bernard Bittenbinder. Ph.D., to be precise. Thought we'd get introduced, since the only ones on this plane to South America seems to be you and my group of...
You found that Toltec crystal skull and discovered that light, when shined through it, actually slows down.
That research wasn't ever published. Who are you?
Harry. Most people call me... Pitfall Harry.
So you assume I'm like most people. What are you doing?
Turning on the charm. This is my medium set.
Oh!
Charm's getting to you, huh?
Where's Nicole? There's only one chute left!
What are you... Let me go! Now you're Mr. Macho? Saving the woman when you died for her in the cold night?
In the hot nights.
Ugh! Ah!
Hey, you made it.
Any other survivors?
The doctor, Mr. Leach, went off to find the others. Now, they took that tank, the Gizmo 85. Yes, a real improvement over the Gizmo 84. Follow the tracks, I'm sure you'll find them. Will you help us locate everyone?
I, get to rescue the girl?
I suggest you let her think she rescued herself. Here, you might try gathering water from that pond out there. Oh, it's very clean. Tasty, even. I think it may even possess healing properties. And it looks like you could use some healing.
Thanks.
Then follow those tracks. Me, I've got to fly. Oh.
No need for thanks. All part of the job.
You can talk.
Some jags have what it takes, others don't.
You mean vocal cords?
Not vocal cords, magic. Why, isn't it apparent that I'm one of those super courageous jaguars who defend the weak, who protect the innocent, and who a very powerful, wise sorcerer would therefore bless with the power of speech?
That snake? It was dead.
Huh?
And you knew it.
Oh, no. Dead snakes are the most dangerous kind. You're walking down a path. You find a dead snake. You pick it up to study it. You slip on a rotting mango. You fly onto your back as the snake goes airborne. And there you are, helpless on the ground, when coming down through the air towards you is the dead snake. Its beady, dead eyes fixed on you. Its dead mouth wide open, and its dead fangs about to plunge right into your neck. Luckily for you, the bravest cat in the jungle just saved your life. Run!
Things aren't going very well, I'm afraid. After we found this abandoned structure, Leech took off in his gyrocopter and got himself stuck in a tree. I've broken my arm. The gizmo tank's stuck. Here, take this.
The heroic handbook?
A book of knowledge that no adventurer should be without. I'm afraid some of the pages were scattered in the jungle during the crash, but at least the rising strike maneuver is still in there. It'll help you free the gizmo tank. Good job, Harry.
So why are you guys here?
Leech.
You're here for Leech?
Free Leech and the gyrocopter. My guess is that if you hit the bullseye on the wing, that should do it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. I used to help my friend, Kevin McAllister,
The archaeologist from Yale?
by acting as his guide. When he came here a few months ago, I was too busy to join him. Well, at least that's what I tell myself now. He hasn't been heard from since. And his daughter Nicole asked me to help her find him.
I see. You're here because of...
Nicole,
because of guilt.
which is not such a bad thing. For instance, you should feel guilty that you haven't tried to free Leech from that tree.
Oh, hello there. You must be Harry. Hubert Leech. Oh, thanks for getting me down from there.
I just wanted to see if that thing works and if you could really fly it.
Oh, it does. And I can. And it can. And I will.
You can, or you will, or it will?
It can if I can. And it's my will that it will. So it can.
Hey! Time is ticking!
But he can't.
Or won't.
I'm gonna set up camp here. You think you'll be able to find the other members of my party? Help them out if they're in trouble? Would you do that?
I can, and I can, and I will.
Would you stop talking like that?
I could, but I won't.
Huh?
How about that? It's you again. Quick Claw at your service.
You said you were given the power of speech by a sorcerer, right?
As a reward for my years of selfless service to underdogs, undercats, underexplorers, and under-tourists. Pretty cool if I do say so myself. Which I can, since I can talk.
Maybe he could use his magic to help me find these people I'm searching for.
Listen,
Harry. Some people call me, Pitfall here.
Listen, Harry. Some people call me Pitfall Harry. You don't want to meet this guy. Trust me.
What's his name?
If you're looking for your people, I think I saw one east of here.
Help! Can anyone hear me? Hello? Help!
What are you doing up there?
I'm doing research on the chlorophyll content in tropical foliage. Now get me out of here! Use your sling!
Say please.
Please get me out of here.
Please get me out of here, you gorgeous hunk.
Please get me out of here, you gorgeous hunk, so I can kill you.
Close enough.
Pitfall Harry, doing a little bird watching? Certainly is an interesting bird.
Well, if it isn't Jonathan St. Scum. I mean, St. Clair.
I always loved your quick tongue. Remind me to cut it out sometime.
Tortured any natives lately? Isn't that how you found Inatuk's tomb in Egypt?
You may have won that round, Harry. But this time, I play for keeps.
Whoa! Ah!
Thanks for the moral support during the fight.
Couldn't have you die. How would I get out of the tree?
Next time you get stuck, just call my name. I'll be sure not to come.
Look, I've read every book there is in this jungle. I know it infinitely better than you do.
Just from reading?
It's easy. I'll teach you sometime.
That's okay. I realize you need to put me down to hide your love.
Can you put your delusions on hold? I want to study these ruins.
Fine. After you're done, head back to camp. You can follow the gizmo tracks. I'm gonna check out that cave St. Clair escaped through. I could use some light, though.
If I give you this, does it mean you'll leave?
Leave you? That's a great idea.
Fire! Ah! You people and your litter. Never picking up after yourselves.
Hey, great, a handbook page. Super run technique. Where'd you find this?
Oh, just happened to stumble across it, like I coincidentally stumbled across you.
Right. If you're really that lonely, you can hang out with me for a while.
Me? Get lonely? Me? King of the jungle, Earl of the banana tree, and Duke of all mangoes?
You coming?
Only so I can protect you.
Protect me from what?
Well, for starters, you got two tribes of natives and St. Clair's mercenaries all ready to kill each other. And Pushka, St. Clair's guide, the last time something gave me the creeps that bad is when I woke up one day and found myself covered in maggots.
You were covered in maggots?
Maggots? Ah!
I thought you were going back to base camp.
I was going to, but I thought, why not take in the sights a bit first?
You can read those?
Dad taught me.
What do they say?
Well, there's something here about these temples having animal spirit guardians that steal men's souls. Typical ancient curse.
Yeah, typical. Anything else?
Just some legend of a lost, magical city. A stupid myth.
Would this have anything to do with that stupid myth?
I think it's some kind of key. Where did you find it?
Picked it up off the ground. These things are everywhere.
Liar. Ah! Run!
It's okay. That's just Quick Claw.
You know this animal?
Yeah, a sorcerer gave him the power of speech, so I found out. Again and again. Say something. Very funny, Quick Claw. Come on, talk. Talk, you feline freak.
Don't worry. I won't let that crazy man hurt you.
I'm gonna go find a squirrel, because you two are nuts.
Ah, much better.
Got a question. Bittenbinder told me that your group is here looking for Kevin McAllister. What was McAllister looking for?
Another page from the heroic handbook. You know, helps you be heroic. Or a handbook.
McAllister?
Okay. He was looking for El Dorado.
El Dorado? That's just a myth.
So they say. But I don't trust they, or them, or him, or her. In fact, I'm suspicious of all pronouns. I think El Dorado is real.
So where do you fit in?
I'm interested in time travel.
What's that got to do with anything?
Nothing. I'm just interested.
You can't enter.
Why?
Because if you do, I kill you.
I can't even come in for a visit?
If you visit, I kill you.
You're kinda hung up on this killing thing, aren't you?
You ask me any more questions, I kill you.
Don't mind him. Everyone is tense since Mika, the princess, vanished.
What if I find her for you?
You still here, I kill you.
Excuse me?
Your name is Pitfall Harry. You dig things up and fight evil.
Sounds about right. But how do you... What did you just do?
How can I help you, Harry?
I've been by your village. I think they're worried about you.
I just wanted some butterflies.
Why?
You don't need a reason to want something.
If I get you some butterflies, will you go home?
If you'd like me to.
Butterflies coming right up.
Thank you. Mwah. Come and visit me at the village sometime.
You're back? Now I kill you.
Who do you think got your princess to come back? With those butterflies?
That was you? Then you're welcome into our village.
Before you come in through, I was wondering. No pressure, mind you. But maybe sometime down the road, perhaps letting me, you know, kill you.
What's with you and the killing?
I guess it's been a while.
Have you ever thought of redirecting your energies? Taking up a hobby? Like chasing wild boar, for instance?
I could chase a wild boar and kill it.
Yeah, sure. Could you open the gate now, please?
By returning Princess Mike to our village, you've done a great thing for our people. You are now an honorary member of our tribe. Toba! Take this shield. It will protect you from weapons. It will protect you from the sun. And you can float on it down the river. But only for 5 seconds, because then it will sink.
Thanks.
Let the initiation rites begin!
Let the initiation rites begin!
What initiation rites?
We initiated 12 men last year. 2 survived the test. You have nothing to worry about. You have completed the initiation rite, apparently without dying. Now, you can compete in the ancient games of skill, and you can also come and go at will, safe from harm from our people.
Sounds good.
Though our warriors will not bother you in the wild, there are some renegades who are outside of our control. Avoid them. They will try to destroy you.
How will I differentiate them from your warriors?
By their red glowing eyes.
Why do their eyes glow red?
None of us are really sure, actually. Some think it's some combination of magic and evil. But that's just a guess. Maybe they stare at the sun too much.
Ugh.
Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing. Boing, 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 boing.
What are you doing?
Going boing?
I know that.
Then why'd you ask? You're strange, you know.
You know, life's getting a little complicated.
Lay it on me.
There's this girl.
Keep going. Dr. Love is in the house.
Nicole?
Oh, great girl. Pet me behind the ears for 2 hours. She'd be perfect for you. Except, of course, that she thinks you're an idiot.
Because you wouldn't talk when you were supposed to.
Harry, you can't live your life in the past like that. Hey, since I learned to talk, these guys revere me like a god. Hey, fellas, what's up?
Thought they revered you like a god.
Well, not everyone feels comfortable around a god.
Harry, great to see you. Have a raft.
Excuse me?
To thank you, I want you to have my high-tech raft. It's been designed using the secret science of rafttronics.
It's an inner tube.
It's just a prototype.
Tell me about Nicole. She ever lighten up? Can't blame her. The way I see it, McAllister cared more about himself than his daughter.
Oh, that's not true.
If you have a kid who loves you and needs you, face it, you're a pig if you take risks that end up with her being abandoned.
Dr. McAllister was no pig.
Well, if it isn't a little boy with a death wish.
Like what I've done with the place?
Now, fool!
Yes, master.
Seal the caverns!
Get us out of here, idiot! Now!
Woohoo!
What are you doing up here?
I'm looking for wild orchids.
A wild orchid named Kevin McAllister? Bittenbinder told me everything. You're here looking for your deadbeat dad.
He was no deadbeat.
Oh yeah? Then where is he? Why'd he put himself in harm's way when his first responsibility was to his family?
You don't know what you're talking about.
Hey, if it makes you feel any better, my dad was a loser too.
Nothing you've said has made me feel better, Harry. I'm leaving.
Nikki!
That's what my dad called me. You don't know me well enough to call me that.
There's something I've got to tell you.
What?
What I said? I'm sorry. Listen, if he's alive, I'll find him.
I've been following his trail. I think there are more clues in that temple east of here, but I can't get in.
I'll do it. I don't know the meaning of the word can't.
Then you'll probably need this.
Hey, St. Clair's still prowling around. I had a run-in with him and his guide, Puska. I think that guy's some kind of shaman. You wouldn't believe what I saw him do.
Really?
Wait for me here.
I'm not stopping till I get in that temple. Think you can keep up with me? Any day now.
What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong. I was just wondering if you needed some help. So, what's your story? You fall into pits a lot, or is that just a family name?
You don't want to know about my family.
Oh, it couldn't be that bad.
My old man loved adventuring more than us. One day, he just split. A professor at the local natural history museum, Dr. Crane, taught me everything I know.
Me? I learned by keen observation, coupled with animal instinct. But you're lucky you had a teacher.
Yeah, well, Dr. Crane and I don't speak anymore. He was angry when I dropped out of school to become an explorer.
You let him down. That word down depresses me. I'm out of here. Gonna go look for some up.
Hey, any spooky animal spirits still around?
Taken care of. What's it say?
Something about a prophecy of a man who would change time.
Time. Are you sure you're reading that right?
I can't make out some of these runes. Maybe that shaman you told me about can figure it out.
Puska. He's bad news.
You don't understand. This prophecy could be about my father. I have to know. I have to talk to Puska.
Nikki, wait!
saved me from multiple stab wounds. I'm gonna give you something very precious. Dynamite. When you blow something up, think of me.
Thanks. Oh, you're a member of Bittenbinder's group, right?
Name's Mole, demolition expert. You need anything blown up? Come to me. Need anything blown up?
Nope.
Want to hear something strange?
Try me.
I've been digging around. I discovered that El Dorado was built on top of the ruins of another ancient city, but one which is just about identical to El Dorado itself. Nicole and Puska were fascinated.
They were together?
She's trying to free that poor native from under St. Clair's yoke. She's a real do-gooder, that girl. If you see her, tell her I say hi.
Funny meeting you here.
How'd you get in here?
Puska, he told me everything.
Everything that wasn't true.
He knows this land and its history. He wants to help me find my father. We believe this temple contains clues.
Puska tried to kill me.
No, he was forced to fight by St. Clair. He wants nothing to do with any of it.
Sounds good, but I don't believe it.
What do I care if you believe it? I'm going in that temple.
No, I'll go in. Animal spirits, remember? You stay here. You know, I may not survive. The next time you see me, I might be a mangled corpse. And the one thing you'll think about, the one thing you'll regret, is that you didn't kiss me before I went in. So...
In your dreams.
No spirit, piece of cake. Thought you were gonna stay outside.
I thought you might need my moral support.
Well, we got lucky. No spirit to fight. But there's an artifact in here I need.
We need... Oh, it's my dad. What happened to him?
I don't know, Nikki. Go back to camp. Would you do that for me? I'm going to find the artifact in here, and then I'll join you, okay?
Okay.
I'll see you soon. Where's the artifact? It should be here. Where's Nicole? I sent her back here.
Honestly, Harry, I don't know what to tell you. She came through here and then said some words in what sounded like native tongue. And suddenly there was a passageway to those ruins, clear as day, as if it had been there all along. I asked her how she knew it was there, and she told me a shaman had told her how to find it, and that he was going to help save her father.
Her father is dead.
How do you know?
Nicole and I found his remains.
Poor Kevin. And poor Nicole. Oh, this is my fault. I let Kevin down.
He chose his fate. You chose yours, and I'm choosing mine. I'm going to find Nicole.
You've come.
Hey, my friend Nikki is missing, and I've got a hunch you've got some answers that you haven't been sharing.
I had to see if you were the one before I could tell you.
Of course I am. The one what?
The one who'd find the artifacts. They've needed 500 years in these temples to gather power.
What power?
The power to open the door to El Dorado and activate the time temple inside. To take me back to my city just as I left it 500 years ago. And to save my people from the Spanish invaders.
You're from the past?
The Spanish were about to invade our homeland. Puska, El Dorado's high priest, argued that we should surrender to them. But my father, the king, chose instead to fight. Everyone was killed. But not before I was sent forward in time to realize my father's plan.
Plan?
In these temples, my father hid the artifacts that you now hold. Over the past, they've been slowly collecting power. And now, They hold the key to my people's future.
So they're like batteries?
Yes. I was sent forward to this time to collect them and return home. With the power of the artifacts, my father will be able to send El Dorado back into its own past. There my people will live out their lives in peace. They'll find only the ruins of a city that once existed 1,000 years earlier.
That's a risky plan.
Puska thought so too, and he opposed my father. He was banished from El Dorado. And he walked the earth these last 500 years, stealing the life force of others, waiting for the prophecy to come to pass, so he could return to the past and complete that which he started. He must be stopped. My father foresaw that a man from this time would be destined to help return the artifacts to El Dorado. Puska believes that man to be St. Clair, but St. Clair is a false promise. You are the one the prophecy predicted.
You see, that's where you're wrong. I'm not the one. I'm not the two. I'm not even the 7.
Maybe you did choose. You chose to hear the voice of your destiny. Will you help?
All right, that's enough. I can't listen to any more of this. You've already messed up my life. Now you're gonna mess up his too? You'll get him killed by Pushka. And what are you doing here? Nicole's missing, and you're here playing 20 questions with...
This jaguar is cursed. Ignore him.
He's blessed with speech.
He used to steal food from the villagers. He ignored my pleading, and then my warnings. So I cursed him with the power of speech. Now he fits in with neither mankind nor his own kind.
Is this true?
Well, only the part about the stealing, and the curse, and the rest of it. But these are small flaws, and they're easily overlooked.
Puska has the missing artifact. You must help me get it.
How did he get the last artifact?
From the one they called McAllister.
Are you gonna listen to the butterfly-obsessed jaguar cursor? Or are you gonna help Nicole, who's missing and needs you right now?
Without you, all the people of El Dorado will be killed by the Spanish. Though it will happen 500 years ago, it will be your doing.
I'll help.
What? What? Oh, fine. Abandon Nicole, the way you abandoned that Dr. Crane. You didn't care about Crane, and you don't care about Nicole, and you don't care about me, the one true friend you have.
I'm gonna head back to the ruins where St. Clair's men are, and get myself captured. That'll get me into their camp, and I can steal the final artifact.
I'll meet you outside the gates of El Dorado. Be careful.
Huh? Well, well, look what we have here. Failed up. Give me the artifacts.
Well, well, well. The fool has grown a spine. Leave now, and perhaps I will spare your life.
You've got it backwards, St. Clair. If you give them to me, I'll spare yours.
If you harm me, my men will kill you.
Wrong again. When I kill you, your men will follow me.
Puska must have done this to Nicole's father when he figured out he wasn't the one.
You have the artifacts. Now he can open the gate, and I'll be able to save my people.
Someone throw a party and forget to invite me?
Nikki, you had me worried. You're just in time. Mikke's about to go back in time and save El Dorado. Oh, right. Nicole, Mikke, Nicole. Now let's get on with the magic and the time travel and the saving thousands of people stuff. Nicole!
You've got to trust me. And Puska. Mikke's plan is suicide. The time temple inside, powered by these artifacts, can send Mikke back. But they don't have nearly the power to send El Dorado back 1,000 years.
Lies. These are Puska's lies.
But Puska can use these artifacts to fight the Spanish. They'll give him the power he needs to save his people.
Did Puska happen to mention that his original plan 500 years ago was to betray my people to the Spanish?
Why would you believe Puska and not Mikke? What did he promise you?
I'm gonna go with him. Back in time, but only a few months. I'm gonna find my dad and save him.
It's true. What can you offer her? Consolation? I offer her back her father. Deny her this and you are colder than stone.
Nicole, Puska killed your father. Remember how your dad looked? I saw Puska do the same thing to St. Clair, and he's about to do it to you! Quickclaw was right. I should have saved you. I let you down, Nikki. I messed everything up. Mikke!
I see you've met my fate.
Butterfly? Figured.
Yeah.
The cat is back, and he's all that. Who you gonna call? Quickclaw. Who you gonna call? Pussy daddy, pussy daddy, pussy daddy, pussy daddy.
Puska!
So many chances to live. Now your only option is to die.
Duck! No, I'm a cat! Oh, but I think I see what you're getting at.
Good to see.
Thank you. Though I'm a princess, I've never met a prince. Until now. Mwah.
Hey, don't forget the cat! What?
The prophecies didn't say anything about a cat.
Well, you can't go believing every prophecy you hear. I guess this is our life now. We'll never see our own time again. Any regrets? 2. I never got to apologize to Dr. Crane for treating him so poorly. That, and I couldn't save. Nicole.
What happened?
It's a long story. You know, there might be a lot of fish in the sea, but you caught a good one.
You can't talk. You little liar.
On the other hand, maybe you shouldn't rule out the other fish. So, what happens to you now? You heard me, Kay. I've been cursed. I don't fit into the world of man or animal. Hey, you're ever back this way? Look me up. How will I find you? Just get in trouble. I'll be there to save you. Just like I did this time. Unbelievable. Even with 500 years between us. She still finds a way to torment me. Figures she... Even after I...
So, what next?
There's this man back home, Dr. David Crane, who I owe a long overdue visit. And there are some remote areas of Africa I want to check out. Roots of mankind.
You need to do all that today?
What do you have in mind?